Steve Berra is one of the most controversial characters in skateboarding. Honestly, it seems like one way or other he's always getting himself into a mess and stepping in hot water, always pissing off somebody. I don't really have strong feelings one way or the other with Steve Berra, just because I do like that he's being authentically himself. It's just being authentically himself causes problems with people, I guess. But I would rather have him be him and really know where he stands than for him to just be fake. But I think we can all think about several different times where Steve Berra was just unnecessarily causing controversy and just some really cringy Steve Berra moments. Leave it in the comments below if you know what I'm talking about. Regardless, the Berrics and Cariuma have been heavily related since Cariuma got into skateboarding. It seems like Steve Berra and the Berrics have been pushing Cariuma super hard, and this has led people to start thinking that Steve Berra actually owns Cariuma. So today I wanted to make a video to try and clear that up and get to the bottom of whether or not he is the owner of Cariuma, and if not, what is his relationship with Cariuma. First, if you do like these videos and you want to see more, go ahead and like and comment and subscribe. That way YouTube can recommend more of my videos to you. And then if you want to follow me on Instagram, you can follow me at The Local Joe. Everything that I skate will have links in the description, so if you want to see what I skate and get something similar, all those links are in the description. So I did some amateur research to try and figure out what Steve Berra's relationship was with Cariuma. And when I say research, I mean I read through message boards on Slap magazine. So I'll be the first to say this isn't like the most reliable source, but it's the best thing that I could find to give us really any indication of Steve Berra's relationship with Cariuma footwear. So the long story short, basically Cariuma is a Brazilian footwear company, and they were deciding to get into the skateboard market, and Steve Berra really liked what they were doing, and he agreed to head the skateboard side of Cariuma. So no, he's not the owner. The owners are obviously those Brazilian dudes. I don't know their names, but it makes sense that Steve Berra is running the skateboard side of it. One, because you see Cariuma advertisements everywhere associated with the Berrics. I mean, you see that big green flat bar, the big green wall at the Berrics. It seems like the Berrics is really pushing Cariuma, which makes sense because it's Steve Berra's job to. On top of that, there's some controversy whether or not Steve Berra chose skaters for Battle at the Berrics that were sponsored by Cariuma because he was favoring the brand that he was actually affiliated with. I mean, I can't say one way or the other, but it is pretty obvious Cariuma is getting pushed so hard, primarily by the Berrics, and for good reason. I mean, Cariuma has risen to the top in skateboarding just in a few short months. I mean, they only got into skating like a year ago, and now you see some of the best skaters wearing the shoes and swearing by the shoes. And so my hat's off to Steve Berra for being able to take a company that was just a shoe company and then assimilate them into skateboarding and try to dominate a portion of the skateboard industry. I mean, it's mind-blowing. So Steve Berra's definitely got a business mind, if nothing else. I mean, like I said, he has his moments for sure, but he's done a really good job with Cariuma running their skateboard branding. And I'm not sure if he was involved in the design process, but from what I've heard, Cariuma shoes skate really well. Personally, I haven't got any because every single YouTuber ever got Cariuma shoes either for free or they bought them and did a review. So I haven't really felt the need to do a review, but if you guys would like to see that, if this video gets 300 likes, I'll go ahead and buy some Cariuma shoes, but I just don't know if it's something that needs to be rehashed. But you guys decide. Let me know if you want to see that. Okay, so we got that cleared up. Steve Berra is not the owner of Cariuma. He just runs it. Now, that being said, Steve Berra being a savvy businessman, it's highly likely that he's invested in Cariuma if he's not actually one of the owners or founders or people running the company. My bets are that he's invested quite a big chunk of change in Cariuma. Otherwise, I don't think he'd be bending over backwards for the brand as much as he has. But that's just my theory. Let me know in the comments below what information I'm missing. If I'm completely off base, I would love to hear what you guys have to say, and if you have any more insight, drop it in the comments. Okay, so I haven't skated in a few days. Today we are in St. George, Utah. You can see very deserty, and we've got this nice little stage. So gonna warm up, just do some flat ground tricks, and then there's a little teeny tiny skate park just like a few hundred feet that way with some flat bars, and we might get up to something over there, but let's get a warm up on this stage. Woo!
what they call dad. Me, I'm the dad in a hat. You just like clubbing and clothes. Me, I like afternoon naps. 3 happy meals for the road. My oldest like counting racks. My middle one, she's in the dirt box. My youngest is just like a mama. The mama loves me and I love her, so if she wants something, it's never a bother. 3 little ladies, my babies, and 1 on the way. Now I'm stressing my mama. And don't try to play around, don't try to play with them unless you're looking for problems. So don't try to play around, don't try to play with them. My brother's out with the drama. 4 to 5 nights on the road.
Alright guys, we're running out of daylight. It's getting pretty dark. We're gonna head to the skate park little area thing. See if we can get some tricks before it's too dark to film anything. Alright guys, so this is the little skate park I was talking about. It's got a couple flat bars, little like loading dock thing, and weird little pyramid stuff. Mostly I just want to get some rail tricks and probably have 15 minutes, so just do what we can.
Socks and stocks. I feel on top of the top. Shipping and pop like pop. Stay young in my 20s, I celebrate. This one for the dads and me dedicate. Head of the house like the head of state. Bring home the cash in the dinner place. I go always home, accelerate. I cannot be bought, it's no bargain rate. I got on my bag and my body weight. I stay in the crib like a quarantine. I stay in the crib and I isolate. Making my way, I should demonstrate. I ain't no special, I'm a tidal wave.
Alright guys, well that was a fun sesh, kind of quick. I haven't skated in a few days and my Nike Shanes are falling apart, so I switched back to these shoes. I'm gonna make a video about these shoes soon, but as you can see, it fell off my foot. They're not feeling that great, but that's my excuse for having a pretty bad session. But as well, I haven't skated for a few days, and when I ollied off of this ledge here, I felt some pain up the left side of my knee. I know some of you guys know I struggle with knee problems in this left knee, and they just kind of come and go, and I'm not totally sure what's going on, but it's definitely something on the outside of my left knee. Anyways, I keep doing knee exercises, but I skipped them today, and this is what happens. Anyways guys, sorry for the kind of boring session. If you thought it was boring, I thought it was kind of uneventful, but I'm gonna be here in St. George for the next few days, so hopefully my knee holds up and you'll be able to see some of the skate parks that they have here. If you like these videos, go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe so YouTube can suggest more of them to you. You can follow me on Instagram at @TheLocalJoe. Remember to make every single day Friday, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace. Woo.